who's winning, the 2013-14 Clippers versus the 1920 Clippers. Yo, NBA on ESPN. You know how this shit go. They gonna be a little messy. They gonna stir the pot. Yeah, you know they gotta be messy. Now they're putting the 2014 Clippers against the 2020 Clippers. This shit is wild. It's, you know they gotta get messy. They're gonna have all these players disrespecting each other, coming at each other crazy. But when you look at these lineups, to go ahead dive in, let's go ahead and look at these lineups, man. You got CP3 at point guard, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And this is prime CP3 we're talking about, bro. The only reason these niggas didn't win no championship and shit, well, not the only reason, but nigga, they did. The 2014 NBA was a stacked NBA, bro. The 2014 NBA was stacked, bro. Because you got the Clippers in there. You had the Thunder, fully assembled Thunder in there. You had the motherfucking Thunder in there, nigga. You know what I mean? You had the Thunder, nigga, with, this is still with KD and Westbrook and Harden and all that shit at that time. You know what I'm saying? So you had the Thunder in that bitch, nigga, fully loaded. You had the Young Warriors in that bitch, the Young Warriors. You had the Spurs still hooping at that time. So the Clippers it ain't that the 2014 Clippers weren't good. You had the Grizzlies still cooking at that time. Shit, who else was in the West, man? Dallas Mavericks still doing their motherfucking thing. Yeah, so this was just a different era for the league. I think Kobe still was Kobe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you look at the 2020 Clippers, that was an okay team, bro, but that team was more bark than bite, bro. Like, they were talking shit, talking about, oh man, if the bubble didn't happen, we would have won the chip. And y'all know damn well, with the Clippers one of them teams, it's always a if thing anyway. So it's like, oh, if this didn't happen, if that. It sucks that it's like that, but that's what the Clippers is. They're an if team. They're always talking about some, oh, if this and if that ass shit. Yeah. So that's what do suck. But if I had to pick out of these teams, I'm going with the 2014 Clippers for sure. I think their mentality was a lot sharper. I think that the mistakes were down to a minimum because of Chris Paul. I just think they're going to play a better game of basketball. And then you got Blake Griffin and this motherfucker who jumping out the gym. The 2020 Clippers has nobody for a prime Blake Griffin. 2020 Clippers ain't got nobody for no prime Blake Griffin, bro. They don't got nobody for it, boy.